Hi, my name is Remi Williams. I went to Millfield from 1998, worked from Eggerley to 2005, where I left Millfield. In Eggerley, my brother and myself were actually there together. We were in Eggerley Manor, and then we both actually went on to Joan's Kitchen together. Um, as far as a job title, I am a chef director of a company called Smoke and Salt Hospitality Group Limited. Currently, we own one restaurant, but we intend to grow to several more. Our flagship is called Smoke and Salt, and we are going to be opening up our big first shiny brand new site in Tooting in this year, 2020. We're currently ranked third best restaurant in London. That's according to Time Out, and well, probably the best according to anybody else you ask. No, that's a joke. Yeah, a variety of ranking systems. Everybody has preferences. As far as three words I could use to describe what I do and my job, I'd say in this order at this point. It changes every day. I do a bit of marketing, a lot of accounting, and then actually just a little bit of cooking actually these days. I trained as a chef originally over in the States before moving back to the UK. It became a challenge trying to just focus on cooking when starting the business. So being a business owner and a director, you have to wear loads of different hats. You have to be responsible for the cooking, yes, but the cleaning is as important. Making sure everyone's bills get paid, and then now that we've got investors on board as well, that bit is absolutely massive. Ensuring that we're communicating with our investment pool really well, so that they have trust and faith in us, and we'll be able to keep the business going forward. Yeah. Um, as far as how and why, how and why I went into this, I actually did a degree in chemistry, which plays no relation to cooking now, but it tends to lend itself to kind of a bit of critical thinking, which is I'm finding incredibly useful in this job. And so kind of combining that critical thinking point along with and thinking through things processes like you would in science kind of lent itself really well to this industry. I grew up in our family doing a lot of parties, taking care of people with my grandparents, my parents. My brother is also now a chef as well, so it kind of clearly runs in the family. Going forward, after cooking school, I then took a job in the hardest. I chose to take a job at the hardest restaurant in that I could find, just to kind of speed the process along. I was already playing catch up because there are loads of other people with much more experience than I had at the time. I was 21 after graduating. So yeah, just wanting to take on something that was a bit more challenging and different to most other people who were leaving university at the time. Most were going into the business and finance sectors. I chose this was a hospitality and I wanted to run my own business in that. So yeah, that was something that I really wanted to take on personally. As far as best bits and worst bits, every day is a challenge. Also, that's without trying to exaggerate. It is no 2 days have ever been alike for me in this industry. That's now spanning about 7 years. 7 years. Most importantly, I mean, I think the best bits are pretty obvious. You get to work in great teams of people. As long as everybody gets along well, has the right personality, you've got management that have built the correct teams around you, it can be so much fun. The days are long and grueling, I'm not going to lie, but having your best mates there to hang out with every day, 5, 6, 7 days a week, 60, 70 hours a week in some cases, that's completely worth it. Yeah, and now as a business owner, getting great feedback and starting to kind of get the other end of the industry, which is having guests who come in regularly, starting to have a rapport with them. You kind of meet new mates that way. Most of our investment pool are guests who've been into the restaurant before. So that's incredibly lucky for us. And now we get great feedback from them. Some of them give us bad feedback, but the point of that is it gives us a chance to constantly improve and vary what we're serving and adapt our business going forward. And it's something that the brutal honesty is most of what makes up this industry. And that's all the good stuff, believe it or not. The worst, tougher bits are definitely those 60, 70-hour weeks. Had a baby this year in January. And so this was always a case in the past. I feel like it's going to be more so going forward and into the future. But getting that life-work balance correct is difficult. I mean, as I said, 60 to 70-hour weeks, but they're not during the daytime. They're at night. You tend to leave home in the morning around 10:30. If you're working in a good place, it gives you the opportunity to do that. But then you're not getting home until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So that can sometimes be challenging. Again, rewarding, but as long as you've got like good teams to go back and forth with, that makes it completely worthwhile. So yeah, getting that life work balance is a challenge. But again, choosing the right place to work has been really lucky for me. I've always had great teams to work with, so it's not affected my lifestyle so much personally. Yeah. As far as Millfield helped out with that, Millfield's a place that just kind of offers you pretty much everything under the sun, without exaggerating. That constant variety of skills and social groups that you get to be a part of will continue to grow with you. I mean, no matter what industry you go in, I think that's going to be very obvious going forward. Now, I hang out with people who have come from all over the world. I mean, we've got a chef from Poland, a chef from Germany. I'm personally half Nigerian, half American. My business partner is from Scotland, and he's now grown up in Hampshire, and we're all working together under one roof, and we're a great team together, all from different social backgrounds, all from different educational backgrounds. And I think that's something that's really special about school, about Millfield, about giving everybody an opportunity to learn different skills and techniques together. And yeah, just having those opportunities are key. Finally, if I were to go back to my teenage self and say, or give any advice, I think get a job early. That's something, as I said, I had to rush into. I had to take the toughest job I could. Those social groups and industries are tough to get into if you haven't got experience. When you're 15, 16, when you can, spend the summer, take a couple of hours a week, get a job. If they don't pay, that's fine, but you get experience. You get to put that on a CV or a resume if you're in America. And that life experience is going to count for way more than just basic skills. The level of education and standards expected of people leaving school, entering uni, leaving uni are so much higher that how do you differentiate people? You differentiate people on their personalities, their ability to work well with groups, especially in this industry. Hospitality is all about teamwork. So that's going to be probably a really important lesson I would have taught myself way back when. Start working early. And yeah, if you're going to go into the hospitality or restaurant industry, it's fun, it's jovial, you're going to have a great time. And I wish you all the luck going forward.